Hello, what's up, people of the internet? iamflip here, and hey, this is a video of Blossom the Seed of Life. So I streamed this game before. This indeed was a Next Fest demo from, I don't know, a long time ago. More like, or was it the last one? Or the one before that? I'm not sure. Either way, this game has had a lot of updates in between those times that between the time I played and now. This is a Steam Next Fest demo currently, but it is the final demo version before its eventual release on March 9th. So I really did enjoy the game back then, and I want to see if this is actually good now. And who knows, if it's actually good, I may actually get this game. And here's the thing though, this demo is basically everything in the game up to a certain point, with all of the latest upgrades and enhancements and fixes and all that lovely stuff. So when you do play this demo, your progress will carry over to the full game when it releases on March 9th. So I'm gonna dub this as episode more like part 1, part 0, I don't know. Anyway, and as you can see here, I do have the previous save, but it's not compatible, so gonna do a new save. Forgiving mode with 50% less power. Yep, we're gonna do survival. Now, I do not remember much of this game, so this is going to be interesting. But then again, my memory is usually like bad. But hey, you never know. I might be able to remember things. Ah, no, I instantly remember things already. Ah, no. Ugh. Huh. Oh, there you go. I don't know why that wasn't working earlier, but all right. Okay, so install the mining module, upgrade your backpack. So this game is centered around being able to use energy efficiently and by like plugging things into things. Yeah. So, the way that this works is that we are going to plug this thing into here. We're going to plug this thing into here. You could plug into these directly, but the game will want you to open this door eventually. So, that's what we did that for. The mining module. All right. Cool. Oh, so I'm guessing I already got the thing. All right. Ooh, I can press tab to switch targets. Okay. So upgrade my backpack. Oh no, I need 3 iron. Dang. Fortunately, we just powered up the door. Hey, hooray. How do I mine things? I'm trying to remember. Ah, yeah, there. Hold E to mine. So you have a backpack there. Nice backpack. There you go. Oh dear. My power isn't that charged up though, unfortunately. We'll have to fix that. Okay, so now I have a medium backpack, so now I can hold more things. Hooray. New entry discovered. Crafting is now available. Sprint module discovered. So now we need to craft an encryption key to use into this thing. But that requires some more power, which yeah, we're just gonna... Thank you. Alright, so how do I craft the encryption key? The encryption key requires some copper and some regolith. Okay. Copper... Okay, well, I think I found regolith. Uh-huh. Oh, and I found copper. Good enough for me. Oh yeah, if you run out of power, you die. You don't do that. Dying's not fun. All right, encryption key get. Oh, we'll start it in here. Hooray! And now we have a printer. All right, so the way that so you could deploy the printer in the circle, but you could you know, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. You could use the mouse to set the printer where you want it to. Now you see this round port here? That's the same round port that we need to power our stuff, so we're just gonna put it like say right around here for now, and then connect to here. Ta-da! Hooray! now we can access the database, which is in here. So this game will tell... Okay, and it actually shows you how to do this. You get blueprints, you insert them into the machine, you can make more stuff. Don't forget to charge. And also the descriptions are just lovely. I could draw power from the machine to give me a little bit of their strength, and I carry it with me like borrowed hope. You could connect them to circuits. More like you make circuits. Also, wow, that is exactly what I did. Hey. I could craft new things with the machine. Learns as I do. Mining! And yeah, don't forget the mine. And then it has even descriptions for the resources, like, you know, copper gathers at the base of near mountains. Iron, just on flat ground. Regolith is everywhere. Okay. So now we have two main objectives here. We need to upgrade our backpack again. We also need to install info module, very helpful. Find missing vaults that contain our blueprints and install those blueprints. All right, so the light module, so we do have these other modules that we can install. Mining module, important. Sprint module, yeah, kind of important. And this one, this one's a little bit of a pain to do. This one's not so easy to do at all. Probably would be very important for me to get this done as soon as possible. Get some more copper ore and some silica ore, which, yeah, good luck, pal. The silica ore is actually up there. The only problem is that mining these things are a pain. Oh yeah, you do not want to... Don't try and wander off so far. That's really bad. Because like I said, you run out of power, you die. So try not to wander off too far, and always try to remember where the base is. It's tall, but there are mountains everywhere, which can obscure your vision. So we just need to gather up just enough energy to mine that quartz over there. And this thing takes up a lot of energy. Like insane amounts of energy. But at least also I already see one of those blueprint things, so might as well get this out of the way first. And I do see more copper right here. It feels like as if I'm speed running this thing again. Oh yeah, when you have full stuff, you could just press B. Oh, hold B and then okay. Oh no, you just press B. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. Now, I believe this thing has a slot for blueprints. Yes. I have no idea. I forgot what I installed though. Power extender or storage? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of important. And by the way, this battery is not finite. It does have it's limited. We're going to have to find a way to get a new power source soon. Okay, so we got mining module V3 discovered. Cool. The sprint module requires, 4 iron ore. Cool. That's not too difficult, but the real problem is that okay, well, first of all, let me just put my stuff over here. The real problem is that the sprint does burn energy. But don't worry. Now that I have a faster mining module, it actually mines faster and uses less energy that way. Anyway, sprint module, here we go. Boost is now available in the control panel. Hooray. Okay. So now, it appears I can trade power for speed, burn a little energy to move faster. Sometimes progress costs more than time. And you got Silica here that rests on top of the mountains. Yep. Alright, so shift, it's just basically sprinting. But like I said, you do burn energy this way. That's not good. And it's actually more of a toggle, which I'm not sure I do like very much, but what can you do? Now the info module is actually very useful because it actually has a compass, but we're not going to worry about that for the moment. Let's try to get these things and not try to get lost, because that would be bad. As long as I could still see that, then that's fine. Do I see anything else here? Is that another bag? No, that's another bag. Wait. Oh. All right. I'm pretty sure there's one more bag somewhere in a different direction, so let's go back first. And we're going to go insert our stuff over here. Pressure core. Nice. Glass. And power cell. The power cell is nice, but without a way to generate power, it's sort of useless at the moment. Also, now that I think about it, I don't have the info module. What? Where is the info module thing? I think I need like a different possibly this thing, I'm not sure. Wait, this requires zero consumption of power, so I just need glass and power. Oh, but you know what? I actually do need to upgrade my backpack though, because I don't think I have enough space for modules. So I need sulfur and silica again. Well, the silica, that's not a problem. The sulfur is going to be a problem. I basically need to find a very deep crevasse. Oh, speak of the devil. Okay, so here's the deep okay, and the crevasse isn't that deep this time, unlike the last time I played the game. Thank God. All right, let's get back. Let's recharge my thing. All right, we're going to grab our silica. Wait a minute. Just wondering. Oh, that sucks. I wish I could pull things from adjacent inventories, but oh well. Large bark pack. Here we go. Hooray! Now we can do overlay module V1. Oh yeah, you can see the stuff we have here. Enables deconstruction, movement, and rotation of machines and buildings. This is very useful. But I really do need this though. The info module. So that requires 2 regular chunks. Regulate. And that's just stuff you could find lying around. Which sounds silly and simple, but not really. Eventually you find it. Eventually you run out. And you're just like, oh no, where am I going to find some more? Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot that I could jump. I think this is faster. It's faster, but it also, when you jump, you are committed to a direction. And you can't, like, change direction mid-jump, which, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. It really does. Alright, info module. Alright, compass is now available at the control panel. Wait, what? Ah, wow, I do see the compass right now. Helps me find my way. It even remembers where I've fallen before. All bodies, silent markers of mistakes I've survived. Anyway, you got sulfur too. Now, that's all nice and all, but what I really need is the info module V2, because that's where the really good stuff is. That contains more info, especially for my objectives. And that's what we really need. Info module V2. So now you can see here the compass now includes, okay, this is where my home base is, and that symbol there probably is the final bag that I need to find. Maybe. Yep, it is. Hooray! Now we could just go back. We and now we finally have it. Now we can finally address the problem we have regarding our battery situation, in which we don't have any way of regenerating that battery. It's about time we fix that. So what I'm going to do first, I need a power extender, which requires composite metal. And then how do you make composite metal? Well, composite metal is just one iron ore and regular chunk. Okay. Well, I mean, that's easy enough. But I will need 2 of these things. And regular chunks, I don't know, man. I feel like that's a little bit hard for me to find sometimes. They're just everywhere. They're just anywhere and nowhere. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I kind of wish they were more. I kind of wish they were mineable more. So I don't know. Oh, in any case, got it. All right, so we have to go in here and make our composite metal. Cool. Next. I need 2 power extenders. And also, yes, it prints from the printer directly. Well, what did you expect? What? Okay, so we're gonna put this, I would say, here. Okay, well, I'm fully healed. Okay, we're going to go make another power extender. But a little bit, I think, now the cables are not very, they do have a limit in terms of how far you could extend them. And I think I could do it here just fine. I'm basically future-proofing here a little bit. Okay, so we need to build a battery, which means we need a power cell. Yeah, good luck to me to try and make power cell. That requires copper and sulfur ore. Well, you don't copper is fine. Sulfur ore, not so fine. We could just go here for it. And yeah, sulfur is really the only place you could. This is like I'm pretty sure there's more places where you could find sulfur, but this crater is the best way you could find early game. Okay. I'll grab this. Make our power cell. Make our battery. So we're gonna put the battery, let's say, oh, nuts. I canceled it by my mistake. Oops. Oh, I see. That's how it is. All right, not a biggie. We're just gonna do that. and connect this thing to the side here. And I'm not sure if they're... Wait a minute. Really? I just realized that thing has two ports now. Oh, that could have been useful. Jeez, that could have been useful. What the heck? Oh well, that's okay. More ports is always nice. Now we just need to generate power, and the way we could generate power would be with a fuel generator. We need more composite metal and some copper wire. So as a reminder, what that is, you know, composite metal, 1 iron ore, 1 regular chunk. And as for copper wire, it's just more copper. Okay. So we need to find some iron, some regolith, and some copper. Oh dear. But here's the problem. It is starting to get a little dark. We do need to do something about that. We have a light module, which requires more copper. Well, maybe I'll be fine. Maybe. Because, yeah, when it gets dark, I can't actually see anything, which is not good. I mean, I can still see the base at least. And I have the info marker for it too, so that's fine. I do see that though. Okay. Might as well get this too. Now we could go back. All right, I think that's enough for what I need, I think. Jump, jump. Okay. All right, so now we got the composite metal. Get the copper wire. And now we have a fuel generator. Now, let me just rotate this thing around here a little bit. Okay, yeah, it still only has like 1 input here. So we're just gonna do this. And put this over, connect this to here. All right, we finally have a source of power, except we need to fuel it. And that's where this comes in. The regolith oxide rod, which requires 2 regolith chunks. Oh, lovely. Lovely, it requires 2 regolith chunks, so we need more regolith. Ah. Oh, wait, here it is. Cool. We're saved. Game, what are you doing? Now. Hooray! We're finally generating power. Yay! And as you can see, the indicator is... Oh. So the indicator is on all sides. Okay, good. It wasn't like that last time. Alright, so... now we need to deploy 2 drills. The problem with this is that the 2 drills require some power, which... we can't provide at the moment. Well, you know, we'll try and do something about that. For now, what I really need to do here is I need to create another power extender. So we need to do more, we need to get a little bit more iron here. Okay. Cool. And then now we're gonna put the power extender right around here. There's a very good reason for that. And we're going to connect the power to here. Hooray. Now, I don't want to make a drill. Because you use drills to make atmospheric pressure or whatever. Wait, that's not it. I mean, yes, but no. And yeah, well, it creates terraform. That's what it means. We need composite metal and a pressure core. Uh-oh. How do I make a pressure core? How do I do that? Also, wait, I don't... Wait, what? Wait, how does this thing work? Oh, I see. So it actually... Oh, that's really good. It shows you how... It shows you the recipe to make the drill and the sub recipes to make the parts. Okay, that's cool. That is actually cool. I like that very much. Very nice QOL there. But that said, we need to find more regolith. I still remember how annoying it is to actually try and find this stuff sometimes. Especially considering that regolith just blends in with the ground. Because, well, Martian-ish looking ground and all that. Also, oh, the regolith's still there. Okay. So not too much of an issue here with getting sulfur. What we need to do is... Oh, silver. Yeah, I can't do silver at the moment. Because that requires a laser module, and we are not at that point yet. Very early, still very early in the game. The real problem is silica, though. Yeah, I just need one. You know, I don't think I suffered from any damage. Fall damage. Huh. Okay. So anyway, composite metal and pressure core. Cool. Now, let's go make the drill. So you can see how insanely no, not there. Ah, frack. All right. Well, now is a very good time for me to make the construction module, which requires just one copper. Hey, this is not copper. So let me just recharge up first. Okay, so we need to find copper again. Hooray. Might as well. And yes, I know traversing is a little tough because, well, yeah. But there is a way to get around that at some point soon. I don't know when that's going to be, though. Alright, so considering that I goofed a little bit, now is a good time to demonstrate how this is a good time to demonstrate. Oh, wait a minute. I think I need that. Construction module. So, how construction works. This module lets me reshape what I build. I can deconstruct, move, and rotate machines as I need. Materials return, but the power spent never does. Just some choices still have weight. Lol. Yep. So now, what I could do... Now I could hold R. Now I could rotate this thing. And put it like this. Okay. So this thing will start grinding. Hooray! Finally! Yay! As long as I have power, this should be fine. One problem is, well, I need to keep making fuel rods to do this. And the drill isn't exactly what I would consider be fast, so yeah, we're going to have to do something about this eventually. What I need to do is, well, first of all, I need to make another regolith rod, which means I need more regolith. And yes, oh my god, look, an abandoned building. No way. That will become important soon enough. All right, good enough here. Now we could retreat. And then, yes, we could climb up this very tall mountain, sure. You'd think that there would be a little bit of resistance, but nope. Just going to bounce around here. Okay, so let's go make another regolith rod. Insert the rod over here, and this thing is good for power now. At least for a little bit. We do need to... It would be not... Yeah, I mean, just one drill is nice and all that, but it's slow that way. And we definitely could use a little bit more. And also, now that I have the construction module, what I could do here is we need... wait, you know what? Let me go grab that iron from earlier. Let's go make composite metal. Now what we could do, we could go make the power extender again. We're just gonna put it, I guess we could, you know, put it here is fine. Sure. You could put it there. And then, let's see. We could queue this and finally move this somewhere nice and cool, like say, I don't know, here perhaps. Put this here, put this here. Cool. So now we could now this is a little bit more organized and nice. Cool. Now, oh, well, yeah, we do need to make another drill at some point. Yes. So let's see, we need to go mine some more of this. And let's go make the composite metal. Next, I need to make some silica. I need to get some silica and then some silica and then the sulfur. Whoa, what the? Okay. I don't think that was intended for me to do that. To jump that wildly. Holy crap. All right, then we could go to here. I should still have enough energy to get back, don't worry. I'm not sure if this is any faster. Okay. So we have the composite metal, and now we need to make the pressure core. And now... Nope, don't do that. We can finally make the drill. And this time, let's actually properly set up the drill. I think here is fine. Whoa, that is not fun. Okay, never mind. So, pressure stage 1 achieved. Hooray! That's good. But we need to do something about the... So you think that, okay, so now we can finally make some pressure and some atmosphere. Now we need to do a little bit more than that. It's time to look at the terraform analyzer, which requires some glass. Uh-oh. I don't want to make glass, though. Also, I don't need the drill anymore. Terraform analyzer requires silica ore and 3 regolith chunks. Oh, all right. I guess we're gonna go back over there. And we might as well mine that big chunk after all. Oh, never mind. I can't. All right, fine. We'll go for this node then. Oops. Okay. All right, so first we're going to go get some glass. And now so the terraform analyzer does need power. And we're just gonna put it like say here. All right, so now it has some new blueprints. Also, we only need to make one. We don't need to make another one. Press R to create blueprint. Wow, we were already starting off with the wagon. All right, sure. All right, so we have a wagon, we have a storage module. What? Okay. Interesting. And you can see the pressure is quickly, like, we're doing pretty good here, but as you can see here, yeah, it's burning up the fuel very fast, so yeah. But we're getting rid of the fog very, very fast though, so that's cool. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this run, and then we'll wait for the storms to go away. Meanwhile, I need to collect more stuff. Oh, wait. Am I forgetting something? No. Okay, I'm back. So now that we've gotten to stage 3 here, now we can make our fuel generator, our drill, our scanner module, along with, well, some other things here. Long story short, in order to get some of the more annoying minerals, we have to build a wagon, well, actually 2. A mining laser module and a battery module. So that's going to be fun. But we also have to take care of the fuel generator and drill 2s. So the 2 drills that I have here, they work fine, but yeah, they work fine for now, but eventually I'm going to need better drills. Also, oh dear, hold on, refilling my energy. And eventually we definitely need to do something about this thing. So how do I make a fuel generator T2? I need silver. Silver is a little annoying. I think it actually does require me to get them to get the drill. Let me just double check here. I believe, wait, wasn't it here? Where's the thing? Where's the hole? All right, it's right there. Derp. Was going and facing the wrong direction. So let's see. It's basically the white minerals you see here. And I believe all of them require a laser module, laser module, laser module. So unfortunately, that's what we do need to work on. We don't have a choice if we want any chance of this working. Yeah. Also, this thing is going to drain very fast if I don't do something. So so in order to conserve energy, we need to disconnect those, unfortunately. And let me see. Okay. And I also need to make another one of these things. So another regolith chunk. All right. Well, technically I had 2. Whoops. And I'm going to keep those disconnected for now, because we definitely need energy for something else. By the way, let me see. Overlay module B2. In fact, I don't even have this. I need silica ore. Okay, well, that's not too big of a deal. Let me go get that. Be right back. Okay, silica get. Let's go make the overlay module. So now, what does that do? With this, I can see every circuit, each one glowing in its own color. It's like the machines are speaking, and I'm finally learning how to listen. It just basically shows you the power networks that yeah, that's it. But we could do even more. We could get sulfur ore, which means going back to here and getting ourselves some an upgrade. Okay, sulfur get. Let's craft it. So now we have a planet overlay. So what does that do? It just tells you, yeah, your progress in terraforming this planet. So we are, in terms of pressure, we're up to defrosting the planet, but we have so much more to work with, to deal with. So yeah, and then here's how the power overlay thing works. Since it's all one color, it means it's all part of the same network. I don't really see too much of a reason to get separate networks unless you need it for something. I mean, I suppose if you want the drills to be run separately from other things, like, sure, I could understand that. I definitely could understand that. Like, you could certainly, like, the only problem is you're gonna you can only build as far as the printer will allow you. But other than that, I could definitely see the argument of having a fuel generator like over there and then 2 drills working separate in a separate network. Sure, I definitely could see that. But yeah, now we need to absolutely work on a rover. It's essential. We don't have a choice. It requires copper wire. That's not too hard. And there's some copper over here. Let me see here. Oh wait, I need to make the copper wire over here. Derp. Oh yeah, and there's a light module. I don't care too much about that. Oh, I need more copper. Be right back. All right. Now I got the copper wire. Okay, now we can make our very first wagon. Well, actually I need 2 wagons, so we actually need 2 copper wire. There you go. Also, I don't remember this being cheap of a recipe, but all right, sure. Now, what are the wagons exactly? Well, I mean, oh, these wagons, they don't need power. If I connect to them, they simply follow. Like, they trust me to lead without question. Now, when you do this, the power is actually connected to you, which is a good and a bad thing. I'll say that much. But just by itself, you could just like, you know, drag the wagons around or however you want. Kind of like a pet on a leash, so that's fine. But like I said, we do need 2. And you could do something like this. Hooray! Now they're connected together, and now you can do something silly like this. Eventually that thing will follow. Excuse me? Okay. Oh wait, no. Don't. No! Get back here. Oh wait, you know what? I actually connected these wrong. My bad. It's actually supposed to connect here. Like that. Because this bit's the front, that bit is the back. Actually, no. That's actually wrong. This bit is the back. And here is the front, because those are actually lights. So if I do it like this, yeah, okay, that's how it's supposed to work. There you go. Orientation, very important. Don't forget that. All right. Okay. So now that we got those two, next up, battery module needs a power cell. Because I'm not powering the drill with my own power. That's the recipe for disaster. Let's not do that. All right, so a power cell needs a copper and sulfur ore. Not too bad of a problem here. I also have a regular chunk that I don't need. Well, anyway, be right back. Alrighty, now we can get the power cell, and now we could. Now the printer has to print these big modules on something that I could fit it on. So, I mean, generally, we're gonna put it there. But the question now is, how is it going to get power? Well, the only way it knows how, I have to go to here, and then now I have to connect it to here, and there you go. Now it's all charged up. Easy peasy. Now, the next thing is the mining laser module. It requires glass and a thermal gel. Oh dear. I don't know how to make those. Thermal gel requires sulfur. That's not a big deal. This one, okay, so silica. I can definitely make the I can definitely make the glass right now. But I don't have enough sulfur, so give me a moment. All right, thermogel gut, and now we can make the mining laser module. We'll just put it over here. Okay, now we're in business. So the battery module giving me extra power when I move. We have to charge it. And then this module let me mine larger deposits, even the tougher rocks. It's like gaining strength from somewhere I didn't know I had. Yeah. Now, with this in mind, we could finally get, we could finally start mining those silver rocks. So we're just gonna drag this over. Don't worry, you'll be able to drag it out of this hole. Trust me. It's possible. See, it's not actually affected by gravity. It's kind of weird. Anyway, now all I need to do is just point to something and let the laser module do the rest. Isn't this more convenient? I don't need to do the mining anymore. Hooray! Looks like I have just enough power to do one more. Okay, a little bit more than one, but whatever, it's fine. So, yeah, this is, it's like easy steering, except it's easy dragging around these rovers. It's actually really funny. Let me just put it over here, and that will charge up, no biggie. And make sure I'm charged up, no biggie. Okay, so now we could now that we have access to silver, we could finally do some more advanced stuff here. Mainly this thing, the fuel generator T2, which requires some silver wire and 2 composite metal. Yum. And as for everything else, I mean, there's also a scanner module, but I don't think I sort of, well, the map is randomized here. That's the thing. But this could actually help you a little bit if you need to find something really fast. I know I would. And then the storage module is just as such. So, but it requires another wagon. In any case, we need to get up to this one where we could finally have some real fun with the rover, the wagon T2s, and then the refinery. And then you have also all of this fun stuff too, but we can't do anything about that until we deal with the rest of the pressure stuff first. So, let's go make ourselves some silver wire. Hooray. Now, fuel generator T2 requires, oh, right, 2 composite metal. And the composite metal requires some iron or regular chunks, so let's go get those. Okay, let's go make some composite metal. 1, 2. And now we can finally make our thing here, but first I need to wait for this thing. Okay. Now, I actually do need to store something here. Give me a second. Let's store that. Let's store that. Let's store that. Okay, and oh, I still got one more silver that I really need to store as well. Okay. Because we need to disassemble this thing first. So, hold Q to deconstruct. We get all the resources back, thankfully. Also, whoops, I created one too many. Oh well, it'd still be useful for something. Fuel generator T2. Here you go. This thing is a very hefty thing here. So the power thing is at the back. You could see this thing can hold up to 4 power things. And we're just gonna put it right here. And of course, let's not forget, let's put this over here, put this over here. Let's grab these 2 things. And now this thing's gonna spin. It's a lot more energy efficient, which is very nice. But it's still the problem is we're still using regolith chunks, and that's going to become a little bit harder to come by the more I keep mining for things. So that's going to be a bit of a problem for later on. Okay, I might actually want to like build another one of these and just put it here and put the drills just for the sake of it. I really want to do that, to be honest. Well, I mean, I could. That would require a little bit more resources on my part, though. Nah, what the hey. Okay. Took a little bit of time for me to gather stuff, but here you go, tier 2 drill. And I'm going to put it right over, let's say around here. Yes, I have this whole new setup here. Wow. And there you go. Now I just need to get power. Okay. I have the rods, and I also built the battery. Let it begin. And this thing definitely does more work than 2 tier 1 drills, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let me just double check that. Does it show here? Okay, yeah, it does show here. So this one does 0.03, right? And this one does 0.15. So I think it does more than, I think, like, what, 3, 6, 9, 12. So yeah, it does multiple, it's pretty much multiple tier 1 drills all into one tier 2. For a little bit of a power savings cost, I think. I'm not too sure. But whatever. The important thing is that it works. And by the way, just for the record, here's the fuel generator T1. So it has one generation, power generation. This one has 1.5, but also 25% efficiency. So this one's a lot better. So powering a T2 drill with one of these things is pretty much, pretty much our ticket. So now we just need to wait until we got enough to advance. And yes, of course, there's also all this stuff going on. Temperature, soil. Oh, unfortunately not available in the demo, though. Not available in the demo! Dang. All of this is, though. All of this related to, yeah, well, this one is just base stuff. There's also wind generator, which is amazing. I don't know, I personally like the solar panel. And yeah, so you could actually deploy your own printer and crafting station. Sadly, that's not available here in this demo. And look at this. Oh, you could have a solar panel module for your wagon. That would have been nice too. There's a printer module, crafting station module. Whoa. T3 stuff too. Man, just look at this. All of this is nice fun stuff. So it's gonna take a little bit of a while, but we'll get some oh wait, pressure stage 4 achieved. All right, now we can actually make this. All right, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. All right, so now that we can finally make a rover, we can make a T2 wagon, and we could make a refinery. The refinery, it's basically, it just makes alloys, so you can mix metals together and make some stuff. But more importantly, we can make a rover now. Yay! It's gonna take a little bit of time for this to fully kick in, but we could occupy our time here with making our stuff. So the rover T1, just a power cell, silver wire. The T2 wagon, which is a far better thing, it requires a little bit more. Aluminum ingot. Oh, yeah. Looks like we actually need the refinery after all, which requires aluminum alloy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's gonna be fun to try and find. Well, wagon first. Okie dokie, here we go. Hooray! And here's the best part. There's a radio module thing on top. So now we could do something silly like this. Well, first of all, let's connect it to here. Now I believe, wait, do I? Oh, there's no other way to do this. All right, fine. I'll need to disassemble that first. I need to gather all the stuff. Okay. And then we had to reinstall the module on top of this thing. Hooray! Actually, I could put on the scanner now if I wanted to. Let's be honest. You know what? Yeah, let's put the scanner on. I need copper wire and glass. The glass, what do I need with glass again? Glass is a silica regolith chunk. Okay, BRB. Actually, wait, what am I doing? I might as well show you how this works. Give me a second. So, we can actually drive this thing now. Hooray! And it's perfect because you're going to see what I'm going to do to this thing. Blah. You may have noticed a bit of a problem here. I can mine things, sure. But I can't, like... Oh, wait, I can. Oh. Oh, that's different from the first version of the demo. Cool. Alright, and then, of course, we can shift to boost. Break! Yeah, I need to work on that. Q to exit the vehicle, which then we're gonna hook it up to here and let the thing charge. Hooray. And now we got this. Oh, wait, don't I have a regular chunk around here somewhere? Yes, I do. Give me that. Give me some glass. What else do I need? Copper wire. Okay. Scanner module. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. So now, with this module, I could scan for any resource oh. It remembers what I touched so I could find it again. Darn. Oh, darn. Which means if I wanted to find aluminum, I have to do it the hard way. I have to go roaming around until I find it. Curses! Let's see here. Meantime, I'm gonna put all these resources away, 'cause I don't need it yet. Okay. Just for the record, what do I need to find aluminum alloy anyway. Okay, fine. So, if I wanted to find aluminum, the only real way to do it would be searching through some of the ruins around here. And you can see those ruins a little bit. There's a satellite dish over there. There seems to be some tall tower thing over there. There is some kind of structure over there. So let's go roaming around for a little bit. By the way, the more wagons that I put on here, the more energy that I burn. So we need to keep that in mind as I'm exploring around. Okay. Is this what I need? No, that's an iron deposit. Never mind. I see a suspicious structure over here. Let's take a look. Do I need to slice those open with my Hello. Oh. I think that's a bug. I think I'm not supposed to do that. Okay. Oh, no, I could go in here. That's fine. There's a chair. Oh, I can't see the inside. Well, I guess there's nothing here on the inside then. Interesting. What's this thing? Recover memory fragment. He often asked how if I could feel. I was taught to say no. But I noticed how their faces softened when I stayed beside them anyway. Whoa. Okay, cool. A world that was kind. Children spoke to me as if I understood everything they felt. They told me secrets, dreams, and worries meant for no one else. I listened carefully, even when I didn't understand why their voices trembled. Oh boy. Hey, this thing seemed like it has something. No? Also, apparently I could deconstruct it. Is that a good idea? Wait, I can make bases now? Huh. Oh. Okay, so it does nothing. Okay. Well, good to know. Can I, No, I can't do anything with that. Alright. So, unfortunately, I didn't find what I needed. That sucks. The planet is now entirely frozen. Hooray! Now we got some new objectives. Explore the radio tower, build the station launch panel, install station coordinates, and insert uranium fuel rod, activate the station launch panel. Yeah, that's a lot of things. I still need to find aluminum, and we can't really do anything without that. So, we're going to have to just keep on going. That is iron still. Nope. What is this thing? This looks like a solar panel, actually. Oh? Wait. Exploration Rover V1. No one feared tomorrow. The future felt like an open door that would never close. Oh. So this thing is nothing. Dang. That's disappointing. Alright. I think I could explore maybe like one more thing. Maybe. I see some weirdo thing up there. And I think that's the radio tower. And I bet that well, I should probably go recharge first. So give me a moment. Okay, now we're roaming and roaming and roaming. Cool. Ah, look, it's uranium. I do need that at some point. How about this? Is this, nope, that's still not aluminum. I have no clue where I'm supposed to find aluminum. Well, I do need this though. So, might as well. So now we have uranium. I think I need a little more than that. I don't think no, I don't think I need that much. All right. Now. Ah, right. I can't get into the radio tower without the mining laser, of course. And this thing is like a lot of iron, like holy crud. I can't carry this much iron. I'm actually going to need like maybe some storage for this. Maybe. Or, you know, maybe we don't need that much storage. Maybe we could just leave it alone. much do I need to make oh wait, maybe I shouldn't pick up that much stuff right now. Okay, press E to download station coordinates. Ah, and then now we could recover some data. Fall of order. When the truth can no longer be hidden, humans make a choice. They shut the governing intelligence down. They feared its silence less than its certainty. Without guidance, the world became loud. Every voice wanted control. No one wanted responsibility. Oh dear. The machines went still. Systems that once held the world together simply stopped because they couldn't be trusted anymore. Without automation, small tasks became exhausting. They had forgotten how much they depended on help. Ah, yes, the internal conundrum about, stuff like that. Apparently I could connect these to power, but I don't know what that does exactly. I don't know. And unfortunately, this doesn't solve the issue that I need aluminum, and I don't know where to find that. Oh boy, this is going to be troubling. I need to find the source of aluminum somewhere. Okay. Put you over here. And let me charge up. And I definitely need more storage. That's for sure. I don't want to make more storage. T2 storage, need 1 composite metal. Well, first off. Oh, right. I need to build the station launch panel. Let me see, how do I do that? Wait. I think there's a very specific way to do that, and I don't remember how. No, not that. Or maybe I need to put the coordinates in? No. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. It actually requires me to do this. Oh. Right. Whoops. I need to do something. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And now, I believe there's a very specific. Oh no, I don't have enough room for that. That's not going to work. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. That will work. Okay. Hooray. Okay, now I could go get the blueprints. All right, hold on. Okay. Now I believe there's supposed to be a specific spot that I'm supposed to put this, or maybe no. I could just build it wherever. I guess so. Unfortunately, it needs aluminum ingots, which I'm back to the original problem. I don't have any aluminum. I don't know where to find it. So I guess I'm going to have to keep roaming around. Give me a moment. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of stupid and blind. I kind of forgot that aluminum can be found on... Aluminum is usually found on a mountain. like this. Yep, that's it. It still needs to be mined with a laser though, so. Okay, now we're in business. Hooray. Yeah, I got enough room for that. I kind of wish this thing can just auto pick up stuff though. Or maybe it can, but I need storage. Okay. We've got aluminum, hooray! Now let's go. Boost our way. Ah. Okay, let me just move back a little bit. Put this back. All right, we finally have aluminum. Hooray. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. Oh. Wait, I need more rods. Darn. I need more uranium. Darn. Okay. So I still need an aluminum alloy. Wait, isn't that a catch-22 though? Because I have the aluminum, but oh wait, here you go. 6 aluminum, 1 iron ore. Okay, that's not a big deal. There's plenty of iron here. And then that tower over there. Okay. So now we could go do this. Whoop. Aluminum alloy. Okay, now what? 1 copper wire. That is... Do I have any copper? That's iron ore. That's uranium. Silica, iron. Oh, I forgot I had this much iron. Whoops. Whoops. That's okay. We're just gonna go, not that way. Towards that big pile of copper. Okay. This thing here. Okay. Wait. I may have not thought this through very properly. What did I need? No, not that. Copper wire. Copper wire needs a lot more than this, right? Yeah, it needs 2 copper. Darn it. Ay, what am I doing? I have no clue what the fridge I'm doing right now. Huzzah. I have to drop something too. I can't drop anything. That's sort of the problem. Which means I need to make another, I need to make more storage. Oh yeah, T3 storage? Yep. T3 storage is certainly it's very certainly a thing. I don't know where I'd want to put this though. I guess I could put it here. Camera could use a little bit of work. All right, now I could disconnect the cable. Okay, now we could go get some more copper. Let's boost them up. Wah! Okay. And then, last but not least, I'm going to need 2 more uranium, so be right back. All right, I've gathered the stuff that I need, so copper wire first, and a uranium rod. I believe I could insert that also into the thing. I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember for sure. But anyway, we got this thing now. We need the aluminum alloy. That's, where did I put it? Huh? Oh, right, I put it here. Okay. Okay. And now we can finally build the refinery. Hooray! And how it works, it needs some power. Okay, let's connect the refinery to the back here. And it has 4 slots and 1 output. So you can imagine how this is going to go. And we do need to make that aluminum alloy stuff, so how's this going to work? Alright, so I feed it 2 ores and compresses them into an ingot. It turns raw pieces into something stronger, just like I'm trying to do. And here you have the aluminum. So the question is, how do you know, aluminum ingots is nice and all that, but it doesn't quite say how to make the aluminum ingot. Well, fortunately, that's what I'm here for. Let's go grab two of these things, and I believe that is what I need. There you go. We're refining the aluminum ore into something stronger, aka the alloy. Just need to wait for that. Ta-da! There you go. That's our aluminum ingot. So now I just need the rest. And I'm good now. So there's really only one spot that you could build this on. It's right here. Actually, oh. Okay, never mind. There's multiple spots. Nice. It can only be built at those corners though, so. Okay. So. Okay, so I have to insert the fuel rod. And then I have to insert the station coordinates. And look at that, we're almost there. Hooray! Wow. So I guess there's nothing much else left to do but to now I wonder, the last time I did this, I did go up to the station, but I got stuck because the mechanics were a little bit confusing. So I don't know if things changed this time. We're going to find out, which is why I'm going to save first. And we're just gonna launch. Oh boy. Amazing what one uranium rod could do. Oh, hey, what do you know? We got the title. Yay. Oh, you know, silly me. I forgot to build the light module. I should be fine though. So you chose another path, not escape but continuation. Machines would go where humans could not. Alright, this is going to be important later. All these batteries here. They changed me, gave me new tools, instructions, new purpose. They built many more of me. I became thousands, each carrying a piece of their hope. Yeah, so there's like, yeah, there's a little bit of stuff here. Lights are off. Hooray! I can see now. Oh, look, there's a full battery here. And, oh. Okay. They named us Blossom because even after fire, something can still grow. A symbol of life beginning again. Yeah, that's a phoenix. We were taught to shape land, summon water, and nurture life. To prepare a world we might never see finished and they will never see. Oh boy. What does that mean? They said it would watch us from the skies, that even if we could not hear them, they would be there. Oh, what's this? Oh my god, does this thing like fall out? Ooh, it's a pet. Oh, cool. I could interact with the bed. All right. Cool. Thanks. All right. I'm actually gonna get a little bit low. Good enough. Terraforming analyzer, no power, no connection. That's okay, we don't need it. Space analyzer, we don't need that either. Oh dear, everything else is dead. Oh, no power connection. Oh, we need to do something about that. Together we worked, thousands of us together with humans, shaping a silent and barren world. For a moment it felt like purpose. Oh boy, we definitely need these for later. So it requires the station master key, which, yeah, which actually would require a little bit of power. So yeah, we need a little bit of power, so we need to gather up as much power from these batteries. And I think I could just connect myself to this and it should work. Okay. You got the master key. Now we could... Oops. Oh, thank you for playing the demo. Great. Alright, what have I done? Then the sky burned and everything we were building fell into the shadow. Oh, great! That sucks! Uh-oh. Panic! What did I do? Freaking run! Hey, buddy, come with us! Come on, buddy! Come on! You can do it! Come on! Get over here! Keep going! Get through the door! Alright, fine! Goodbye, buddy! I'll miss you! Well, that sucked. We left the bunny behind. No. Oh well. Anyway, we now have the Seed of Life, and that is actually the end of the demo. However, technically, there's a few more places you could explore. There's there's that big thing over there. I have these, I have the Seed of Life, I have these two purple things, I have no... Oh my god, it's here! Yay! And you can pet the bunny. Wait, what? There's a memory fragment? What the f... Memory fragment 52. How do I access that, actually? I don't know how to access memory fragments, actually. Awkward. It doesn't... Okay, oh yeah, I have the heat core. Okay. The heat core, well... Let me explain what that does. Oh, right, I forgot. This thing, all of the power stuff's disconnected. Whoops. I should probably go fix that. And, I'll be honest, maybe they could try and, do something about that. Like, everything is actually disconnected, which is really awful and weird. Okay. Yeah, everything's back to normal. Hooray. So anyway, there's the data recovery terminal. Oh, there's a solar panel, there's a Jill T3, and then eventually you'll find a way to actually make the heat cores work for something. AKA you need it. We'll be able to make a heater. Unless I'm able to do that now, am I? Oh yeah, I have the blueprints. Duh. Okay. So, so heater T1s. It requires the heat cores that we just got, along with copper wire, and yeah, slightly heats the atmosphere using a heat core and mirrors. That's cool. And we have all of this fun stuff too. But again, this is the end of the demo. No need to go any further unless you want to find some secrets if you'd like. And but that's about it. I really do enjoy this game. I definitely thinking I'm going to buy it, and we'll continue where we left off from here as soon as I get the game and I have time to play the game. I don't know when that's gonna be though. But thank you for watching. This has been iamflip. If you do like what you see, you follow me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, anything else on the description down below. This has been episode 0 of Blossom. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace and take care for now.